Welcome to the Professor English podcast, where we don't just talk about English, we practice English. My name is Ryan, and I am your host. Today, we are going to practice using the phrasal verb cut down on, which means to reduce, to do something less. As usual, instead of giving you long explanations, let's just jump right in and practice. If you are not sure how to use it now, don't worry. After we practice using it together, you will be much more comfortable with this phrase. Before we begin, I just want to remind you that if you prefer some visual help with this exercise, you can always see the video version of this exercise on my YouTube channel, Professor English ESL Class. Now, let's dive in and start practicing English. Here is a situation. Mary is spending too much money. She needs to reduce spending. The ing form of the verb is the noun form of the verb. So if we say cut down on plus noun, we can say cut down on spending. Cut down on spending. That means reduce spending. Don't spend so much. She needs to. She needs to cut down on spending. She needs to reduce spending. She needs to cut down on spending. She needs to cut down on spending. Let's make a how question. How can she? How can she? How can she cut down? How can she reduce? How can she cut down on spending? How can she reduce spending? How can she cut down on spending? How can she cut down on spending? Now, let's use a phrase starting with the infinitive form of the verb. Let's say to cut down on spending. And by using this phrase, starting with the infinitive, you are signaling to the listener, I'm going to explain to you the process. I'm going to tell you how to accomplish this. To cut down on spending. Now we need a full sentence. So what is your recommendation for cutting down on spending? She should only buy discounted items. This is a way to reduce spending. I told you how. To cut down on spending, I'm going to tell you how. To cut down on spending, I'm going to tell you how. She should only buy discounted items. To cut down on spending, she should only buy discounted items. To cut down on spending, she should only buy discounted items. All right, fantastic job. Let's try another example. Here's a new situation. John is overweight. He needs to lose weight. He needs to lose weight. Let's make a how can lose weight question. How can he? How can he? How can he lose weight? How can he lose weight? How can he lose weight? Now, let's use a phrase starting with an infinitive verb. To lose weight. By starting a phrase with this, to lose weight, the signal is, now I'm going to explain to you the process. I'm going to give my recommendation for losing weight. I'm going to tell you how to do it. To lose weight, he needs to reduce sugar. So now I have a full sentence telling you this is how to do it. To lose weight, he needs to reduce sugar. What is another way to say reduce? Cut down. He needs to cut down. He needs to cut down on sugar. To lose weight, he needs to cut down on sugar. To lose weight, he needs to cut down on sugar. All right, you're doing a super duper job. Let's try another example. But before we do, I just want to remind you that if you find this exercise helpful, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel so that you won't miss the next lesson. And If you are watching this video on YouTube, please take a moment to press the like button. It helps my channel so much and lets me know that you want to see more fluency and listening comprehension exercises just like this one. Now, let's keep practicing English. Here is a new situation. Lisa is feeling a lot of stress. She needs to make more time for relaxation. Let's make a how can relax question. How can she? How can she relax? How can she relax more? How can she relax more? Now let's make a phrase starting with the infinitive form of a verb to signal I'm going to give you instructions. I'm going to tell you how to do this. I'm going to tell you the way to do this. To relax more. To relax more. Now let's use a complete sentence to give the instructions. She should work less. To relax more, she should work less. To relax more, she should work less. Now, instead of saying she should work less, what can we do to say reduce work? How can we say reduce work? Cut down on work. Cut down on work. She should cut down on work. To relax more, she should cut down on work. To relax more, she should cut down on work. To relax more, she should cut down on work. All right, fantastic job. Let's try one more example. John's grades are falling. He needs to spend more time on his schoolwork. Let's make a how question. A how can improve his grades. How can improve his grades. How can he? How can he? How can he improve? How can he improve his grades? Improve his grades. Improve his grades. How can he improve his grades? How can he improve his grades? How can he improve his grades? Now, let's use a phrase starting with an infinitive verb, and this will be a signal to the listener, which means I'm going to tell you how. I'm going to explain how. To get better grades. To get better grades. Now, after this, we need a full sentence to give our instructions. To get better grades, he should spend less time playing video games. He should spend less time playing video games. To get better grades, he should spend less time playing video games. Now let's use cut down on. What are we reducing here? Cut down on playing video games. Cut down on playing video games. He should cut down on playing video games. He should cut down on playing video games. To get better grades, he should cut down on playing video games. To get better grades, he should cut down on playing video games. All right, you did an amazing job today, and you learned some fantastic English. Congratulations, I knew you could do it. Remember, practice makes perfect, so you should repeat this exercise several times, not just so you can remember how to use cut down on, but also to improve your listening and speaking skills. It's been really fun practicing English with you today, and I hope to see you again here real soon. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to press the like button. See you in the next video with more interesting words and phrases.